show where the passion is alive. Previews and reviews keeping you in the vibe. Player ratings coming in like a tidal wave. Leeds Steppin' TV, it's your football fave. Every match day we got the insight you crave. Diving into details like a deep sea wave. From kickoff to the whistle, we got you in the know. Leeds Steppin' TV, your foot.
Hello, welcome to Listen TV. This is your
Player rating
play rating show.
and the game up between.
Opportunity Leaders 92, Derby County nil.
Good boy, well done. So how it's going to work, guys, is that I'm going to try and help Lee along the way by talking about the players, and then Lee's going to give his own player ratings for each player. So these are Lee's own player ratings. This is the first time we've done it, so we are learning on job. So without further ado, mate, let's get into it, shall we? So, right. So then, Lee, the first player to talk about was Elan Meslier. What he didn't have a lot to do. He had a ball to catch. Didn't have much to do. Bearing in mind 5 his average. So it's 5 or 6. What would you say? 5 or 6 out of 10?
Probably 5.
5 out of 10. Is that what you're going to go with?
Yep.
Just didn't have an awful lot to do, did he?
No.
So there we go. So that's your player rating for Elan Meslier, 5 out of 10.
Yep.
Fair enough. Right, Lee. Who did we have? Let's go left back. Let's go left back. So who played at left back? It was Firpo, wasn't it? So Junior Firpo, he didn't have a lot of time on pitch, Lee. He had 20 minutes before he went off injured. But he did make some runs, up and down pitch. He did get himself about a bit. So what rating are you going to give Junior?
A 6.
A 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
6 out of 10. So that's your that's the rating you've given for Junior Firpo. Right. So next player is Pascal Strike, Lee. Pascal Strike, he produced some really good passes going forward from deep areas and started some decent attacks for Leeds. He had a couple of troubling moments on his own with the attackers, but he come through them all. He did well, did Pascal, to be fair. What rating are you going to give Pascal, Lee?
7.
7 out of 10?
Yeah.
I think that's fair enough. I think that's fair. I think that's fair, Lee. I think that's fair. So let me get your number put up on the screen. So we go player rate number, and then we look for number 7, which is there. So that's your player rating for Pascal Strike. So next player, League, I want to talk about is player rating is Joe Rodon. Joe Rodon got his first goal for Leeds United with a cracking header from a set piece from a corner. He missed an headed chance prior to that in the previous corner, but he made sure that he got this one. He had very little content. He had very little to do it back because, like as I said, they didn't really show much of a threat. Didn't what you call it derby. But for me, I thought he was given Sky Sports man at match, and I couldn't argue with that. I thought he was man at match too. What rating are you going to give him out of 10, Lee?
A 10.
You think give him a 10?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, 10.
Fair enough. Big up, Lee. Like that, Lee. Like that, mate. So you're going to give him a 10 out of 10? Good job I did a 10, innit? There you go. So 10 out of 10 for Joe Rodon. I can't argue with that neither, Lee. I would have said about an 8 or a 9, but you're giving 10 out of 10. It's your player rating. Happy days. Right, so that leaves final back four player on right back, Jayden Bogle. He did all right. He was decent enough. Didn't have a lot to do with defensively. but he needed to show a bit more about him. Remember when I talked to you on that watch on, and I said to you, didn't I? He made this starting run, and he had Dan James free on the right hand side, right? But instead of passing it out to Dan James, he come in field where all Derby players where all traffic was, and he got cut out, and I was frustrated with him. I think that Bogle's brilliant at coming forward, but he just needs to be a bit more careful when it comes to his final decision making. So Lee, what mark are you going to give him for what mark are you going to give Bogle?
6.
6 out of 10.
Yeah.
There you go. I agree with that actually, Lee. I don't think you've been unfair. I think you've been pretty reasonable. Next player, Lee, is How Tanaka. What can I say about this player? Honest to God, you know, he had a poor game against. Well, I wouldn't say poor game. Sorry, not to his high standards what Leeds United expect against Blackburn, but boy oh boy, were he back to near his best against Derby. You know, he looks so assured on ball, mate. You know what I mean? He's so calm. His one-touch passing is brilliant. You know, and he looks so assured. He really does.
Yeah.
You know, anything what Derby come forward with up to halfway line, Tanaka were there just to nip it away from him. I thought he were absolutely fantastically. So, what rating are you going to give Al Tanaka? I thought he were really good. I thought he were excellent. I don't think he was quite man at match, but I thought he were excellent. And you bear in mind you give Rodon a 10. So what you going to give Al Tanaka?
7.
7?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was better than a 7. But it's your player rating. I would have given him an 8 or a 9. But it's your player rating, so 7. Fair enough. Fair enough, Lee. But I would have given him an 8 or a 9. Personally, if you were going to give Rodon a 10, but never mind. It's your player rating. This is your show. I'm here just to help you, mate. I'm here just to help you. That's all I'm here to do. So, sorry, I was trying to get next one ready in advance, wasn't I? Right, next player to talk about, Lee, Joe Rothwell.
Yep.
I thought he was decent. His passing, his range of passing were fantastic. His corners are getting better.
Yeah.
You know, his corners are becoming. We struggled to score from a set piece from a corner in nearly a year of football, but he seems to be finding his marker a lot better. Especially his out swinging corners. Yeah. You know, he looks a real big threat. But that ain't all of his game, obviously. I mean, he's good at breaking up the play. He did what we're. He does what he does what you ask of him. You know, I thought he did really well. I thought he did really well with his set plays. Solely, what mark are you giving Joe Rothwell, please?
A 7.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Fair enough, Lee. So 7 out of 10 for Joe Rothwell. Fair enough. Good. Not going to argue with you. It's your play ratings. I told you that. This is yours. I just help you along way. Next player, Lee. Dan James. What did I call him yesterday? Jerusalem Bunny.
Yeah.
Runs up and down, plenty of energy.
Yeah.
Never runs out of pace. He played a key role in the build up to Max Verber's first goal. He was quiet in second half. He was a bit more quiet in second half. In the first half, though, he struggled to find space because they played with a low block, did Derby. So, what mark are you going to give Joe Dan James, please, Lee?
7.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that neither. But you're doing a lot better with your player ratings than we did last time we tried this about 2 years ago. Remember when we tried it 2 years ago and you gave everyone a 10, even though they were rubbish? But yeah, so right, so back to this. So 7 out of 10 for Dan James. Right, Lee. So next player, Manor Solomon. How do you think Solomon did? He 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 had one good shooting wise. He had one good effort in second half. But he was quiet throughout the game. I mean, he did get up and down pitch. What I can't make up my mind about Solomon Lee.
I can't remember why not.
Is it because Derby played with a low block and we're not getting the best out? You're not seeing the best out of him because he hasn't got the space to do his to work in. Or what? I don't know. I just I don't think he's quite the same player as what he was when he played in Champions League. You know, when he played for Tottenham in that first season at Tottenham. I just don't know about Solomon, but look, he didn't do it. He didn't do a run as far as I'm aware. I can't remember him doing anything wrong. So I guess the question to you, Lee, is what mark are you going to give Solomon? He was very quiet during the game, but he did do majorly wrong.
Probably 6.
6.
Yeah, 6 for Solomon.
So 6 out of 10 for Man. I don't like it how it's doing that. There we go. Keep that there. So 6 out of 10 for Man Solomon.
Yeah.
I can't argue with Lee. Can't argue with you. Next player off this league, Brendan Aronson. How do you think he did? I mean, he set up Verber for his goal alongside James. He had a shot, which forced that corner, which led to Rodon's goal, if I remember correctly. Do you think? Is he? Is this the right level for him, Championship League?
I think so, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he's an average. I think he's an average player at Leeds.
Yeah.
I don't think he's brilliant by any stretch of the imagination, but he's not rubbish either.
No.
If that makes sense. So Lee, what mark are you going to give Brendan Aronson, please?
Probably 6.
What, 6 out of 10?
Yeah.
Fair enough. It's fair enough, is that actually? It's fair enough. But I can't make up my mind about him neither. I can't. Can't make up my mind about Aronson. It's weird. Right, mate. Joe Perot. I'm not going to lie. Last season, he made me blood boil. This season, I think he's done really, really well. I think he's found his feet at Ellen Road.
Yeah.
At Leeds United, sorry. And especially at Ellen Road. I think he made some good runs yesterday. He forced a brilliant save from Derby keeper down to his lower left when it just trickled past post.
Yeah.
I thought, I thought he did all right, but a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people want to see Joseph play. So what? This is going to be a big one for you, Lee. What rating are you going to give Joe Perot?
7.
7.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, because apart from that, I mean, he did make some good runs, and he did almost. He played his passing at Darton James. It was a beautiful way to pass, but unfortunately, the Derby player just nicked it off of Dan James's toe. I know people think that Josie's going to come on and rip trees up and everything else and stuff, but I aren't as convinced as other people. I aren't as heavily invested as other people are in Mateo Joseph. So, but yeah, 7 out of 10, fair enough. That's a fair score, Lee. Fair score, mate. Now we'll go on to right, Lee. Now we go on to subs. Max Verber, 21st minute, he come on pitch for injured Firpo. I thought he had a good game, to be honest. You know, not my favourite player after what he did. But I thought he had a decent game. I really did. You know, he he you know I think it was one of his best performances at Ellen Road.
Yeah.
Maybe, just maybe, he is the answer to his left back problems. But you still want to see us bring in the left back, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. But right, I mean, he got his first goal for Leeds United.
Yeah.
Found himself at middle box and slotted it home like a true professional.
Yep.
Like a professional striker. I thought he played really well. Bombed up and down. Got on overlap a lot. Yeah, made some really good runs. Carried ball well. No arguments from me with Verber this game. So Lee, without all that being said, right, what mark are you going to give him out of 10?
8.
An 8.
Yeah.
Do you know something, Lee? I like this new Lee. 8's good. I like that. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Good marking. Good markings, that Lee. Yeah, I agree with that as well. Thought he did really well. Thought he did really, really well, to be fair. Right, Lee. Mateo Joseph. He come on his 68th minute. He come on for Aronson. Look, he did some pressing, as you'd expect from him.
Yeah.
Well, that was about it. I don't think he did anything else. And he had 22 minutes on pitch.
Yeah.
Apart from his pressing, I don't know what else he did. But, you know, I'm not the one who's give it play rating. What play rating are you going to give Joseph Lee?
Oh, yeah, 6.
6 out of 10.
Yeah.
So we find number 6. Ah! There we go. So 6 out of... Oh, God. Why does it keep doing that? 6 out of 10 for Mateo Joseph. Not going to argue with that, Lee. Some the other double. He made a double sub at the same time with Joseph, and he brought on Montoli.
Yeah.
How you know, Leeds, we were already 2-0 up for first half. He didn't have a lot to do, not much for him to get into. You know, it were all about game management then from that moment in. I thought it was game management from the start of the second half, to be honest. But he didn't do much. What mark are you going to give Wilfred Nonto? Bearing in mind you give Aronson a 6. So sorry, Joseph a 6. So what you going to give Nonto?
5.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Because you see, with Joseph, he did press, didn't he? He did press. He did try press up top. So it did show magic feet, though. I think they were moving. It's class shoe through, but that were about it, Lee. That were about it from Nonto. So yeah, I can't argue with that. 5 out of 10 for Nonto. Fair enough. So 85th minute substitution, Lee. Gulliver come on for, as you call him, the big French guy. He come on for. I did have it. I've got it wrote down here. I did have it. He come on for Rothwell in 84th minute. Really late change. He didn't do. I don't even think he got a touch up ball. To be fair, what mark are you going to give him? Bear in mind, average is 5.
5.
5.
Yeah, 5.
No what else to be said about him, is there? But he does look good when he comes on, when he gets a chance, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It's your favourite player, isn't he? Leeds, the French guy.
Yeah.
One of your favourite players. Can't argue with that, mate. Gullivers. Right. And then final sub, what we usually was Ramrizani. Didn't have a big impacting game come on 85th minute. Didn't have time really to do anything. I think that was just, I don't know, just giving him a run out. So Lee, finally, for final time this week, what play rating are you going to give Ramrizani?
4 or 5.
5. So 5 out of 10 for Ramrizani. Yeah, I agree with that as well. I agree with that as well. So there you have it, like your player rating show, your first one done. We'll try to do as many of these as we can. With Christmas coming up and stuff, fifth the next game is Middlesbrough. It's probably going to be our last game until New Year. We're gonna break up, have time off from 15th of December out the way through to 2nd of January. Summer. Spend time with Shirley Ann and Delilah over Christmas. But go back old school like we used to do it. But yeah, other than that, mate, yeah, I thought that were a good player rating show for your first one, Lee.
Yeah.
I thought that were really good. I thought you got your mark spot on. I would have given Tanaka a better mark than what you give him, but you know, it's your player rating show, so happy days, mate. Yeah, I can look at that.
Yeah.
Good man, good man. Right, well, there you have it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed Lee's first player rating show on his new channel. So until next time, sorry, Lee. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching Leeds on TV.
It's a goodbye from me, guys.
And goodbye from me.
Take care, guys. Enjoy and outro.
Snowflakes fall on rooftops bright, Lee and pals in festive light. Yuletide joy in every cheer, happy wishes through the year.
Scylla sings with all her might. Stu and Shirley dance tonight. Delilah's laughter fills the room. Joyful hearts dispel the gloom.
Merry Christmas for